Hello and welcome to the intro video for the next AOM, and you find us here in our sample village below the spawn point with our nice insta houses, which is a kind of demonstration what you're expected to be constructing. Only we haven't got an armory in here, and you will need an armory. We're here with Alex, of course, who's helping with the introduction. We just wanted to give you a sort of overview of what kind of thing you'll be expected to be creating here. Obviously you won't be expected to create the spawn location, which is way up there. We'll sort that one out for you. That's fine. But these are part of the new mod, the Insta House mod that we've got on here, where you just put a block down where this block of gold is, for example, and you click on it with a wand and you get an instant house. They are easy to construct, and you get stuff inside them. I just shot
the block looks like this, and you can look at the recipe in any eye. Yep. And as soon as you place it down, it will turn into a house.
Yep.
So,
and you get a special wand that you have to make, which I think is 2 sticks and a bone meal. Which you need to click on that block with, and that will turn into that house.
Yep.
Then this is the cobblestone version of the same variant. This is an example of how to place them wrongly, because I did it wrong. These are actually, I did the wooden ones first, and the cobblestone one has overwritten the edge here of the wooden one. It should be identical on both sides. Over on the brick ones here, I did it right, and the spacing's perfect. So you have to watch the spacings on these. We're insisting that the houses you have in your village be perfect and don't have chunks missing and haven't sort of built on top of each other, because they will just destroy each other if you build on top of each other. So this is a spacing of 8 blocks between these two. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 blocks between each insta house block is okay, and I think it's 8 backwards as well. Let me just check on that. I can quickly confirm that. And
that creeper's invincible.
More than likely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, it's 8 backwards as well. So it's an 8 by 8 for each house. The exceptions are the fountain and the treehouse, which is this monster here. You need to be aware that the gold blocks I've placed are where you need to put the insta block to grow each of these houses. If you look here, I'm facing south, and the house has appeared to the south of the insta block. Here at the tree, I'm facing west, and the tree house has appeared above my head that way, going east.
I think everything else appears south, going east.
It's a tree house that's the exception.
Yep. Because fuck the rules.
Yeah. So we're going to go through quick list of the ages for the AOM this time round. Yep. Obviously, you start off. You're allowed to use vanilla items made of wood. So your shovels, your spades, your tat like that. So Sean will be killing everyone with wooden swords. Only there's 30 minutes peacetime. Don't forget, Sean.
Yep. 30 minutes. Peace.
To move on to the next stage, you will need to build 2 of these wooden insta houses in your base, not near your base, in your base. Wherever you've decided to build your base.
Yeah, they pretty much are your base unless you decide to build another building.
You can the bed appears inside these, so you can just sink them in straight away and set your spawn. So that's good. And that will get you into Age 1, the Stone Age, where you're allowed to use wood, stone tools, no metals or diamonds. And then to advance out of that age, you are going to need 2 of these cobblestone houses and 2 of these brick houses. So by the end of that age, you will have 6 houses, 6 beds. You'll be spoiled for choice. You'll be bed hopping like mad. That will get you into the next age, and I need to just briefly scroll this screen. And in this age, the Bronze and Iron Age, all vanilla items are allowed apart from diamond items. All thermal expansion items are allowed, apart from any item that contains diamonds. I'm not sure which ones they are, but there are some. And then, to move out of the... the text file is currently being edited whilst I'm reading it. This is ridiculous. To move out of this Bronze and Iron Age to the next age, you need to build the treehouse, the fountain, the armory, which we haven't built here, but there are instructions for building the armory in the document. It needs to be a 7 by 10 by 5 inside dimensions, which is outside dimensions of 9 by 11 by 6, which is a fairly chunky building. And a cobblestone wall 3 blocks high around the whole encampment. So this one might take you a bit of time, because depending on how you laid out your houses, you might be taking up quite a bit of space at this point with your whole enterprise. And that will get you into the modern age. World War modern age, sorry, I can't even read what's just been typed. Where everything is allowed. So you can build your flans gun boxes, which allows you to build your flans weapons, which are just single shot kill jobbies, fantastic stuff. But we have put a provision on the. That's very loud. A provision on the gun boxes that they have to be inside your armory. You can't carry them around with you. Once you've made them, you've got to put them down inside your armory and leave them there. So you make all your weapons and your armors and your bullets and everything, and then you go hunting. You don't take your boxes with you. They've got to stay in your armory. Yeah,
so you can't make more ammo on your trip while hunting people unless you obviously kill someone and go into their base and use their boxes in their armory.
But exactly.
Yeah.
As an additional one to that, once you've got all your World War II stuff, don't make any of the vehicles, because they will just spaz the server completely.
If you make a vehicle, you get banned. Easy.
Yeah, and we'll know who did it, because the server will tell us when it crashes.
Yep.
And I think that's all the ages. So you'll end up with something that looks a lot like this.
But with an armory.
But with an armory. Sat somewhere full of gun boxes.
And with these houses not being overwriting each other.
And with these houses, with these houses put in properly without... This one's got a 7 gap between it. Should have an 8 gap between it. This village will remain on the server, but it may be occupied by some nasty things, so I wouldn't try coming into it if I were you. You may spawn here when you first start, but I would recommend running away very quickly, or you could be dying a lot.
This time I'll try not to teleport everyone into a mountain.
Yeah, but he'll only try. We're not guaranteeing that he won't.
But there's a sort of hill right by here. So
there's a nice hill over there that you might end up in.
There. Yep. So that might happen.
So this is it. So in the description you will find the normal stuff, the sign up sheet, the description of what the event is like. What else do we put in the description?
Cows.
Cows. We're going to put cows in the description apparently, which is a new one to me.
I think that's actually it. Like the rules and stuff are obviously going to be there, and all the stuff, all the good stuff.
Yep. So sign up and join in.
Woohoo!
With the killing. Ta-ta.